Hello everyone! I always wanted to have a solar system on our roof and charge the car with it. I drive electric cars all the time. You get free energy from the sun, it's amazing. But we are renting this house and the owner doesn't want to put solar panels on the roof, which I get. It costs money and he doesn't get anything from it. And then I was so happy when EcoFlow contacted me and said, hey, do you want to test our STREAM plug-in solar system? And I said, of course I do. The first part of the system are the solar panels. I got the 450 watt peak solar panels. They also have 520 watt peak, and these take the energy that is reflected from the ground and take it from the back. I have the normal ones, and then you can have different mounts. I have the one for a flat surface, but of course you can put it on the wall, on your house, you can put it on a balcony and stuff like this. But I have this one because this is the best position for mine. The second part of the STREAM system is the battery. This is the Ultra. Here you can plug in your solar panels and then this will store the energy over the day when you're charging this battery from the solar panel, and then in the evening there are Shuku sockets in the back. You can charge your car with it. And then we have the EcoFlow app, which connect all of these things together, which is really amazing. You can see how much solar energy you're producing right now, how much does go into the battery, into your house, into the grid, whatever you want to do. Of course, you see what was happening during the day, during the week, the month, the year. You can see everything. It's really awesome. And of course, you can see the batteries here too. And you can see even every module up there, how much energy it's producing, how much are the battery charged, how long will it take. This battery here has 1.92 kilowatt hour capacity, but you can expand and connect more of these batteries and can have a maximum of 12 kilowatt hours. There are a few different versions. This is the Ultra, where you can connect the solar panels. Then there's the AC, which is just the battery. You cannot connect solar panels to it, and you cannot even plug in anything else if you want to power it. Then there's the AC Pro, which does have two Shuko connectors where you can power stuff. And then there's the Ultra X, which is the same thing as this, just with 3.84 kilowatt hours. The setup process is easier than you think. My system arrived on two pallets. One was just solar panels because they're gigantic. They're like 1.9 meters long, and then I think this is also over a meter. They're really big. And the other one was the batteries and the mount. How you do it is you set up your solar panels. There's of course a manual how you can do the stand, how you should position it. And when you have positioned it, on the back of the solar panels are two connectors which are around 50 centimeters long, and then with the Ultra and the Ultra X you get 8 of these cables here to make them of course longer and connected to the batteries. And these you can use on all of them. Important is of course that you do not change by mistake here plus and then here minus on the same connector. No. You take first this and then you just plug it in, and again one is always fits. You can take more of these to make the cable longer, but of course there's one plus and one minus, and then you have to, on the Ultra and Ultra X, it would tell you which one is which, and you connect all of this and you're done. On the back of the Ultra you then connect your solar panels. You can connect up to 4 panels per unit, but if you get a second Ultra you can connect another 4. And the amazing thing is, I think until it depends on the country, but in Germany I think it's 4,000 watt, then you need an electrician to look at it. Otherwise you can do everything what I show you yourself. You don't need an electrician for anything except for the smart meter, which I show you in a second if you want to use this. So you just take these off and then connect them and connect all of your solar panels, and then you connect this to your house, to the grid, and then it's done. And then you have here 2 sockets that you can use, and you can turn them on here, but also with the app as well. And then you can get these smart plugs as well. When you have these on, then you can do automation. You can say, for example, if this battery is full, then this should turn on to charge your car. And if the battery is under 10%, this should turn off and not charge with the grid, only with the battery, for example. And now to the amazing thing about this system. Usually you're only allowed to take 800 watt out of these batteries. This is a German law, and every country could be different. But with this system, it's different because you still can only give 800 watt of this battery or from the solar energy into the house or into the grid. But from the plug on the system, you can take out 1200 watt, and then it takes it all from the battery, not just from the solar. And when you connect another battery, you can take out 2300 watt. And the next amazing thing is that you can use it decentralized. So I can have the STREAM Ultra here, and the STREAM AC is in the house, or the AC Pro, and I can have it in different rooms. They do not have to be connected directly. Again, the connection of two only helps if you need more power from the socket. Without that, you can have this here, the other one in your kitchen, the next one in your living room, and so on. And if the solar panels are charging this and this is full, it will give power from the solar panels into your house, and it will charge the battery that is in your living room or in your kitchen, and so on. And the same if you need energy. Yes, when you have the AC Pro, you can power something right out of the socket. But if you power something here and this battery is empty and the AC Pro is in your living room, the AC Pro will give energy to your house, and it gets it from here and powers this. So everything is connected, all connected to your Wi-Fi of the house. It doesn't have to be all in the same place. And the next amazing thing is you can use it in totally different ways. It depends on your house and your use case. So for example, right now when I look into the app, I see that the solar panels are producing 602 watt. And if I get into the Ultra, I can see each panel. They're almost the same. Pretty much the same, and I already noticed in the morning the front one produces a bit more than the back one because it has a bit of a shade from the front one. So the positioning, of course, is important. And then for me, it's really nice that it produces energy till around 3 p.m. Then the sun is in a direction which is not really good. I can play around with the position. I'm not an expert, of course. I could see here that this battery can charge in 1 hour and 22 minutes, and it's being charged with 600 watt. And then you see from the grid there's nothing, but into the home I'm putting 100 watt right now. Now you can set this to whatever you want. In Germany the maximum is 800 watt, and you can of course put that in. And this is where the smart meter comes in. This smart meter has to be connected by an electrician to your system, and then there are little things that are connected to all of your 3 phases of the house. And then the smart meter via Wi-Fi sends the information to the app and to the EcoFlow system how much power your house is using right now. And let's say you're using a kilowatt and you have set it to 800 watt into the house. The solar panels and the batteries will put 800 watt into the house, so you don't need that much from the grid. If you're only using 100 watts, it notices that and only puts 100 in. If your house does not want to send energy into the grid. For example, in Germany, when you have a new power counter which tells you how much energy you're using the whole time, and it counts and you have to pay for it then, when you send something into the grid, it's gone, there's nothing. I have an old one where it's still there's a thing turning and when I send energy from the system into the grid, it turns actually the other way. So I'm really paying less because solar panels are producing energy on the roof of my garage, which is amazing. And again, you can set this up however you want. All the energy that you're collecting from the solar panels into the batteries, and then in the evening charge your car. You can do automations with it, or you can put it all the time into the grid. And when the batteries are empty, then the grid is just using it and the solar panels are not producing anything, then it's just grid. But if it's nice today and nothing is being used in the house, then the power is stored into the battery, and then in the evening when there is no sun, you use the energy from the batteries. You can set it up in so many ways, and you can have charge limits. You can for the battery where you say not discharge it under 10%, under 20%, don't charge it over 90%. So the battery lasts longer. It's an LFP battery. You can do an AC power limit. You can put in how much your power costs at your house, so that it tells you every day. Right now, 19 cents I have produced with the solar panels, which is not a lot, but when you look at the other days, where are we here? I can see that yesterday it was 2.53 kilowatt hours. The day before 1. Then March 15th it was raining the whole day. It didn't get a lot of energy, and you can see even a graph here. And when you can see P1, PV2 and total, and then you see here all the spikes that were going down. It was just cloudy, so it wasn't like today. Today there are no clouds, it's perfect. But when it's cloudy and then again better, you can see all of this, and you can see it for the whole week. PV1, PV2, it's awesome. The whole week so far from Monday I've produced 5.75 kilowatt hours. That's not incredibly much. But it's also March, it's spring, and my positioning is not amazing. It's only 2 solar panels. You can connect more. I would love to have 4. I would love to have 8 somewhere else, and then have a peak of, I don't know, 2.8 kilowatt hours or something, or even more. That would be amazing. But it's all about how much it costs, how much you save. It takes a bit till what you invested in the system, till you get that back. And it's different for everyone, because where are you? How is the sun? Where's your house? What's your weather like? Of course, this is all, everyone has to decide that for themselves. But I love the system, and I love that I can see that right now I'm charging this battery with 600 watt, and 100 watt goes into the grid. So I'm charging it with 506 watt. I see the state of charge of each battery. The AC in the house is almost empty. It's really great. Again, thanks to EcoFlow for sending me this to test it out. It's really awesome. It was really easy to set up. I would recommend that you do the solar panels with 2 people. They're like 15 kilos and gigantic. I did it by myself. It was a bit adventurous, but it works. Like I said, I would love to have 2 more up here, and maybe a few more on the house. But my problem with the house is that the positioning is just horrible into the sun. It would be better to just have it in the yard, but it looks a bit weird in the yard. But it's a great system. I love that it's so flexible and that you can do so much with it, and you can expand it. So up to 12 kilowatt hours, up to more solar panels, 8 solar panels if you want to. That's a lot of energy. If you're interested in the system, of course, I have a special link in the description below, so you get it for cheaper as well, which is amazing. If you want to follow me on Instagram, BatteryLife1, but that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.